Let's move now down under, where US President Donald Trump and Tesla CEO Elon Musk became hot topics in a televised debate between Australia's Labour and Liberal Party leaders on Sunday. Opposition leader Peter Dutton was asked about his comparison to Musk, and he called the billionaire an evil genius. When he asked if he distanced himself from Trump, Dutton stated, "I haven't sought to be anybody other than myself." Prime Minister Anthony Albanese also faced comparisons to Trump, with Dutton labelling him Trump-light. Albanese fired back, questioning Dutton's support for a proposed government agency like Musk's Department of Government Efficiency. Ahead of Saturday's election, Albanese warned that a Liberal-led government would bring chaos, but refrained from mentioning Trump. Albanese leads in the polls, winning in the recent debate with 50% of the studio vote. 25% voted for Dutton, and the remaining 25% remained undecided. Australia's election will take place on May the 3rd as tensions between Trump's volatile diplomacy and tariffs continue to influence global politics. Let's listen in to what the two contenders had to say.
I think with people on 100% trust, but he has different views, different values.
Yes.
I support free and fair trade. He doesn't.
Can we trust Donald Trump to have our back on security?
Yes, and the US system, of course, is very important. When I went to the United States for the official visit, I met with over 100 Congress people and senators across, Democrat, Republican. There's universal support for the relationship with Australia, and I think that gives us confidence is that it's in the United States' interest as well as in Australia's interest for that defensive and security relationship.
There is a point there.
You can trust whoever's in the Oval Office, Mark, and we respect the views of the American people. They've elected a president. I've been very fortunate to work closely with the Obama administration, with Trump, Mark I, with the Biden administration, and I have found, even though we might have political differences, the overwhelming sense, as the Prime Minister points out, from Republicans and Democrats on the Hill and the Senate, in the West Wing, regardless of administrations, there is a strong support for the alliance.
We now move on once again. President Vladimir Putin has expressed gratitude to North Korean leader Kim Jong-un for sending troops to help Russia recapture the territory in the Ukraine's Kursk region. North Korea confirmed for the first time that its soldiers participated in combat operations alongside Russian forces in Ukraine. The deployment, ordered by North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, is part of the ongoing strategic partnership between North Korea and Russia. The US State Department also said that it was concerned by North Korea's direct involvement in the war and stated that Pyongyang's military deployment for Russia must end. South Korea has also strongly condemned the deployment, accusing Pyongyang of violating UN Security Council resolutions. Let's listen in to what the South Korean Defense Ministry spokesperson and Reunification Ministry spokesperson had to say.
북한군이 우크라이나 전쟁에 가담한 것은 유엔 헌장과 안보리 결의를 위반한 명백한 불법적 행위입니다. 이를 공식 인정했다는 것도 스스로 범죄 행위를 자인한 것입니다. 이에 우리 군은 국제사회와 함께 비인도적이고 불법적인 행위를 강력히
북한의 젊은이들을 정권 안위를 위해 무참히 희생시킨 반인권적이고 비윤리적인 행위라는 진실은 결코 가릴 수 없습니다. 정부는 북한군의 적극적인 철수를 촉구하며 현재와 같은 북한과 러시아와의 군사적 야합이 지속될 경우 이를 좌시하지 않고 국제사회와 함께 단호하게 대처해 나갈 것입니다.
North Korea claims to have played a role in reclaiming control of the Kursk region, which had been occupied by Ukrainian forces. However, Ukraine denies Russia's assertion of a retreat, saying that its troops remain active in parts of the Russian territory. Meanwhile, Trump has urged Putin to sign a peace deal to end the fighting. Speaking after his meeting with Zelensky in Rome, Trump said that he believes Zelensky is ready to give up Crimea as part of a peace settlement, despite Zelensky's repeated public denials. Let's now turn to the Middle East. Israel is facing accusations of violating international law by refusing to allow aid into Gaza, as hearings began at the International Court of Justice in The Hague. Since March, Israel has cut off supplies to Gaza's 2.3 million residents, citing hostages held by Hamas.